7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is good, everyone? It is your boy Politic Hot alongside my guy, Mr. Joey Woods. Mr. Moyafit Chris Wilson will be joining us momentarily. Question mark? We are still Steps coming to you live on a beautiful Thursday evening, courtesy of All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Joey Woods, how about that blast for the past intro? I didn't mean to hit that, but how you doing this evening, sir?
I didn't even realize it, honestly, until you just said it. I'm sitting here like bopping to it. I'm like, now that you said it, I'm like, oh shit, we gotta rerun that real fast.
No, we good. We go. We ain't going to pull a Jay. So like, we go to the back. We gonna run it back.
Run it back real fast.
Nah, we good. We gonna roll with the punches. For the rest of the evening. So, but everybody that's tuning in this evening, we greatly appreciate you joining us. Got a lot of that turnbuckle talk to discuss this evening. With the shenanigans that went on in the world of WWE, AEW. And before we jump into all of that, we're going to actually start with Hills Have Eyes, fourth rope event that went down this past Saturday here in Philadelphia. Myself and Mr. Joey Woods, we had the opportunity to attend this event. And one thing I know we can both agree on prior to us going to this event, we had a little bit of a discussion as far as wondering what the crowd atmosphere was going to be like, whether it's going to be like the local attendees to this event, or would it actually be more so of a out of town experience for those coming up to this event. And I think we can both agree that this past Saturday, this was definitely a cult like following of the Griselda movement, fans of West Side Gun, who also are possibly wrestling fans to a certain extent, who traveled to Philadelphia for this Hills Have Eyes event this past Saturday. And I must say, thinking about it after a few days, and I really enjoyed that show on Saturday. I think it was a mixture of, especially like with the hip hop and the pro wrestling. It's almost like a best of the both worlds of art that I enjoy, and it really touched me, pause, to where it's like, wow, like I'm getting the best of both worlds of what I love all under the same roof. Everybody appeared to be super chilled, and I think we got several reasons of why everyone was super chilled that night. But I've said this on social media, and I'm going to echo it again tonight. Someone who's been to ECW as a teenager, late 90s. So, being able to experience that world and what it was like prior to entering the arena, like the line being wrapped around the venue. And this past Saturday, it literally had like a reminiscent of that type of energy that ECW had brought back in the day. Line literally wrapped around Swanson and Rittner, like damn near passing the not the parking garage, but the parking lot.
It was in the parking lot.
Yeah, like going into the parking lot, like damn near down the parking lot. Like I haven't seen a line that long and such a long time. And we've been going to several events at the 2300 over the last few years, and like I've never seen a line that long.
Forget the line. Once you got inside, I've never seen a crowd like that there in a very long time, right? You're talking, you have the sections that are lined up perfectly with the ring, right? And then you have those corner sections that are general admission / standing room only.
Right.
They were all taken, which you never see.
Right.
And then there
Right.
was still people standing against the wall, shoulder to shoulder, which you never see. Like, I think leading up to it, the one big thing that we talked about was the promoting of it, right?
Yeah.
Most of the matches weren't announced till the week of. A lot of like up in the air. There wasn't even like a time on the promotion, right? There was no time or anything. People still showed up, which was amazing to me. I didn't know what to expect, right? Because like sometimes shows at the 2300 can be hit or miss, right? The building's big compared
Yeah.
to most venues that people run, and they packed it. They sold it out. They sold it out twice actually. People don't know this. They sold it out once, released 100 more tickets, and then sold it out again,
Yeah.
which was unheard of, right? And the card was good, right? It wasn't like this otherworldly card that like would make people sell it out, right? It was a good card, but
Right.
it wasn't like like the top tier like the Hardys and shit like that that you're used to seeing sometimes in fourth rope. Like like in the past you had Joe Hendry there and stuff like that. Like it wasn't even that level of a fourth rope card, and they still sold this place out.
Yeah.
If I'm West Side Gun, I'm running this building as much as possible.
Oh hell yeah, 1000%. Shout out to West Side Gun, shout out to Smoke Dizza, the entire Fourth Road staff, putting on one hell of a card. And talking about the card, like again, like there were some names, but it wasn't like that extravagant name, like someone that might have been like maybe watching a program that saw the event would have been like, hey, you know what? I want to attend this event. But I will say this, like match placement played a very heavy role with the pace of the night. And I think the way they place each match, for the night, like it was spot on to the T, where I don't think anyone were getting like tired or anything like that, throughout the entire night. And then being able to cap off the night with a musical performance with Beanie Siegel, Freeway, the entire state property. That was like, taking everybody home from there. And man, like, listen, I relived my high school years that night. Seriously, I totally relive my high school years. That Saturday night, like that was one of those ones where like I loved it. I loved everything about that show on Saturday. And shout out to Cruel, even adding me to the show by accidentally bringing a Kindle stick down into my face. Shout out to my phone for blocking it. Like,
well, I don't think there was a match that really missed either, honestly, right? Like I don't think there was a match where like I was sitting on my hands and I wasn't entertained.
right.
Like maybe this match here, there were some
Yeah.
times where there were some downtimes, but I think it was more the style of the two wrestlers and less about the match not being good, right?
Yeah.
I think these both of these wrestlers have more like a methodical pace where they work their opponent down. They capitalize on a specific body part, like that old school wrestling, right? Like it's not a
Right.
brawl type. And so if you're in that type of wrestling, this match would have been perfect for you. So this match wasn't bad, but compared to the rest of the card, it wasn't that, right? But this spot here, like we said before, we've been to a lot of shows in the 2300 arena, and a lot of places uses Sandman as a way to get the crowd up.
Yeah.
I never heard the crowd like that for Sandman before.
Yeah. That was
Ever.
definitely vintage ECW. Like the whole essence of it, like that whole entire entrance that he had, like that
Yeah.
was definitely vintage ECW.
But that answered my question, Hawk, because remember we had that question of what is this crowd going to be? Is it going to be local people who are there just to see a wrestling show? Is it a fourth rope crowd who's going to follow for him?
Yeah.
I think that reaction answered your question, right? Because if you're from the city and you've gone to events at the 2300 Arena in the past 3 years, you've seen that entrance 5, 6, 7 times.
Oh yeah.
And so you're not popping like that arena popped.
Right. Yeah, everybody was on the floor. On their feet.
That arena popped like I've never
Yeah.
heard it pop in a long time. And to me, that's when I was like, okay, this is a fourth row crowd who traveled
Oh yeah.
for this man. So it was pretty cool to see. I'm not gonna lie, I popped a little bit just because like the rest of the crowd started popping, I started popping. I'm not gonna lie, but I even said to my wife before the match started, I said, with the way they've been teasing this match, the way Joe's been talking shit and stuff, I said they're bringing the fucking Sandman out to cane his ass.
Yeah.
The second this match is over, like I just knew the second this match started, this motherfucker was getting caned when this match ended.
Yeah, no, shout out to Joe Alonzo, even though he's an asshole.
He plays
Like,
it good though. He plays the
he
real
plays
good.
yeah.
I think he was a little confused where he was though, because he kept saying he was the king of New York. Motherfucker, you're in Philly. I don't know why you kept saying you're the king of New York.
Mhm.
You're from Chicago in Philly saying you're the king of New York. Why the fuck do we care?
Right.
Make that make sense.
Exactly. He know what to do to to get a pop out of everybody that's in the crowd. Although man, although a lot of them may not have been from Philly, but he know what to do to to get that pop, to get that
Did that hit
heat.
you?
Yeah, like that
Hit you?
Oh no, it didn't hit me. No, As a matter of fact, it actually didn't even come close to hitting us. Like it looked like it, but no, it didn't get us. Like he spit his gum at us. I forgot. I think it was the tag team 5150. Like he literally gave my area like a big fu. I was like, damn. I was like, what do we do? I think it was. I was like, yo, I ain't do nothing.
I know you were giving it to that announcer all fucking night, man.
Oh yeah,
You're making life hard for him.
He was like, "Oh, come on, man!" Like, I was like, "No," I was like, I'm fucking with you." It's all love, respectfully.
And you know what else too? Shout out to Fourth Rope, because in the past I've heard some like mixed reviews about like overall show run, right? Like,
yeah,
what I mean by that is like sometimes shows ran very long, sometimes shows started very delayed, or sometimes when the show actually got going, the feel felt wonky, right? The pacing was off or something.
right.
And tonight, not tonight, but Saturday night, that was not an issue. The pacing was good. Now, I don't know if it was a 2300 issue or if it was a Fourth Rope issue, but the tickets itself said 6 p.m.
Yeah.
You didn't get into the building until 6:30. Showed us until 7:30. So, and I noticed, and I don't think it's a Fourth Rope issue. I think it's a 2300 issue.
Yeah.
If you look at some of the shows coming up there, they all say 6 p.m.
Yeah.
So if we can get that fixed, I think that would alleviate the issue. I think that would also eliminate those lines.
Right.
Everyone got there at 5 o'clock thinking the doors opened at 6, and then 6:30 comes and the doors are open and the line's long. So that was the only beef I had.
Yeah.
But other than that, pacing was great. They had some surprises with the Sixers sticks they had brought out with Starboy Charlie, which was funny.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
However, and I think you can attest to this, Hawk, we've heard that promo before from Enzo in that building calling Philly America's taint.
Mm-hmm.
We've heard that exact same promo before.
Yeah.
Where he told us that we were in between DC and New York and that Philly is America's taint. He's definitely said that in that arena before.
Right.
It was probably for a Battlegrounds or something.
More than likely. Hold on, we got Mr. Moyo Fit joining the building. Mr. Moyo Fit, how you doing this evening, sir?
What's up?
Chilling.
Laptops, bro.
No, I get it. Totally understand. But yeah, we just recapping this past Saturday's Fourth Rope Hills Have Eyes 11 event that went down at the 2300 arena. Just overall, like I'm gonna say prior to overall, a conversation that me and Joey had was wondering what type of crowd was going to be in attendance for the event. Like, would it be like the traditional local attendees that go to most of the 2300 arena shows, or would this be like that cult like following of of fans of West Side, the Griselda movement, to attend this event? And turned out it actually was like that following that Fourth Rope fans of West Side who follow the Fourth Rope promotion. Like it was awesome, man. Like, that show was snapping. Like it was snapping. But yeah, no, some of the slides we got playing on here tonight. Now this match though, Joey, I'm a little pissed off. Like we ain't even get this. This is probably gonna happen like at the next Fourth Rope show.
Well, has the next show been announced?
It has not, but
I
apparently,
wouldn't be shocked if it was here.
yeah. Well, that's if he decides to pivot because from how I was reading his tweet, it does sound like he has the next two cities already prepared to be announced at some point. But hey, listen, if he does pivot to come back to Philly, hey, look, I'm in the building. Shoot. Look, my boy Jess, he was like, yo, he said they come back, make you let me know. Like that joint was crazy. Like that joint was straight up crazy. But but yeah, man, like solid show overall. Zilla Zilla funny
Bro, what
because
was that? Hello.
yeah.
That was weird. That was weird as shit.
Yeah, I guess that's his thing, you know.
Horrible.
Yeah, like hello, like you know
My
that
wife's
that
sitting next to me and she's going, "What the? When did he freaking get the hello?"
right.
Guess he's trying to break away from the ones.
I guess so. You know he
For Chris, he instead of doing any like Samoan chants now, his new chant is he yells to the crowd, "Hello," and they yell "Hello" back.
Okay.
It's exact.
Yeah.
I had the exact same reaction when that happened.
Okay. Hello.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the worst part is that the guy he was fighting had such a good, like crowd chant, like
Yeah, cha cha Charlie,
yeah.
cha. Hello.
So like you were like hyped for it, and then you got this guy going hello, and you're like, what the fuck?
So it wasn't bang bang Sosa.
Nah, nowhere near that. Like,
I'm actually surprised that he wasn't on the card.
I'd have loved for him to been on that card.
Because like his hype right now has never been bigger.
Yeah.
Like, and he fit the fourth rope genre, I feel. So I don't know.
I was hoping
I thought he was gonna be
there would have
Dilla's
been a
opponent.
surprise. Yeah, that would have been dope. No, because they already had it announced as Cha Cha Charlie being his opponent.
Yeah, they announced that on Friday.
Right.
I was hoping that they announced him as the opponent.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. Got you.
And you know what? That pre-show match, that dude from Ireland, I never seen him before, but he was good.
Yeah, he was cool.
He took the heat from the crowd. He handled it perfectly, and he was actually good. He hit his spots.
Yeah.
I think he has a future. I don't remember his name, but he was good.
It was a Liamo, something like that.
Yeah, he was from Ireland.
Yeah. Him going up against Chris Slade. Like
Yeah.
Yeah, they had a good match.
They did have a good match.
Yeah. To me, I felt like the match of the night for me had to been the infantry against, was it 5150? Or is it 5950 or 5150?
Yeah, I think it's 51.
Yeah, 5150.
Yeah, that was a good match. The only problem with that match was like all the matches were so like fast paced and like they weren't super long, and I felt like that one felt like it dragged a little bit. Yeah, I felt like it went longer than all the other matches.
I see what you're saying, and I think you probably
Not that
felt
it was bad.
No, I think you felt that way because of all the near falls that happened in that match. Because there were a host of near falls in that match where it almost looked like 5150 was about to win. Because I even said to myself, I'm like, I was like 5150 might actually take this.
Because the one dude is like a booker for AEW, right?
Yeah.
They still don't have the things up there, the results.
No.
I wanted to see if they had times up there.
No. Yeah, I was actually looking too. But yeah, no, I don't think so. But what's the name?
Sean Dean, right?
Yeah, Sean Dean.
Yeah,
him. Actually, of the two, Charlie Bravo, he was cooking.
Yeah,
like,
he was good.
He was cooking. I actually chopped it up a couple of minutes, like on a DM with him today, like trying to work some still steps magic in the future. But
the match of the night for me, like obviously I'm a death match guy, so I gotta go Cruel versus Bishop. And before this match started, I think I texted you actually and was like, Bishop needs to be signed. Like, the man just carries an aura, like when he comes out, like his presence and like just how he carries himself overall. Like, this dude's good. Like, he needs to be somewhere on a weekly television show.
Right.
Like, I think you could put him on AEW tomorrow and he'd be a star.
No, I got you. Yeah, yeah. Shockingly, because I always thought after his MLW stint that he would maybe go to the major promotions.
Yeah,
Like not
I know he's coming back from a pretty serious shoulder injury, maybe a couple
mm,
months ago. So maybe that's
right.
what's held him back. But yeah, I don't know. Something's got to give there because he's good.
Yeah. And this match was actually pretty good too on a women's #1 contender match.
I didn't know it was an elimination, bro.
I didn't know either
So
until I heard the announcement.
When that first pinfall happened, I'm like, what the fuck? It ended like that?
Right. I was like, wait, I was like, that's it? I was like, oh man.
Like the girl watched the other girl pin her?
Yeah. I was like, damn, foot. I was like, that was it.
Yeah.
like, come on now. But I don't know.
Camera person did have me dying though.
Which one?
His brother.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because he was like getting up in their fucking faces. Like right after the match was over, he was like,
yeah.
The camera was just like boom in your face. My wife's like, can these people breathe?
Right.
like literally, like they were like in your face.
Like you lost. How do you feel?
Yeah.
Like what you gonna say? Like, I ain't
That's what it
nothing.
felt like.
No, that's funny.
And
though.
then when Joe was talking all that shit, he got in the ring. I thought those two were gonna go at it because he was like, "Get out of the ring, it's not about you." And I was like, "Oh shit, they're about to go at it."
Right,
man.
Yeah, nah, yeah. That joint was crazy though.
The Sandman got like no lie, Chris. The Sandman got like stone cold pop.
Mm-hmm.
I believe it. I believe it.
Yeah,
it was God in the city, man.
Yeah, it was definitely
underground. See, he's a god.
Yeah,
I don't think it's the last time I see him in the arena. I think.
GCW?
That Invisible Man. I think that Invisible Man match gets stopped somehow, and his last match is actually May 2nd at the arena.
Wait, what if they do like a Family Guy continuation? Like how like Peter fights the chicken.
They just keep fighting.
Yeah,
and the bell just rings with them fighting each other.
Right, like just out of nowhere, they just do like a little cut where like Sandman in attendance at the GCW 2300 arena show, and just out of nowhere, like somehow he just like get hit from the back from the Invisible Man.
But what if the Invisible Stan helps the Sandman? And Joey Janela comes out to help Invisible Man. And
no!
On May 2nd, it's Sandman and the Invisible Stan versus the Invisible Man and Joey Janela.
No shit. That would have to be like the betrayal because like he was already cursing out the Invisible Man. Like, Chris, did you see the Mike Jarrett his show segment with the Sandman and Invisible Man attacking Sandman?
No, I did
Bro,
not see that.
Joey Janela and the Sandman were giving an interview with Mike from ABC. Was ABC, right?
Fox. Good day.
Fox, yeah. And all of a sudden, the Sandman just falls back in his fucking chair. And Joey Janela's yelling, "Oh my God, the Invisible Man's here!" And Sandman's yelling, "Ow, ow, ow."
Like, what are you doing? Like, this is uncalled for.
Of course, the ICW and the wrestling marks are fucking losing their mind. This is so stupid. Shut the fuck up. We're allowed to laugh at this.
Oh, I didn't even catch that.
The deathmatch people were hating it.
Oh, that's whack.
Listen, I would have thought it was stupid, but I would have thoroughly enjoyed it.
Hell yeah.
Listen, I think it's stupid, but I think it's funny, right? Like sometimes you're allowed to laugh at stupid stuff, right?
That's what I'm saying.
That's the point.
That shit's better than some of the stuff that's on your WWE programming right now.
Yeah. But here's the thing, right? Like the deathmatch community, like which GCW kind of used to sink their teeth into the overall landscape of wrestling and really use it to catapult themselves into what they are today. They hate it. They hate a lot of what GCW is doing right now. They feel like GCW, used them to get where they are and then kind of like stuck a big middle finger up to them. And they do it like 2 or 3 times a show.
Wait a minute. Are they beginning to feel like the GCW aura is now corporate?
Not that it's corporate, that they're trying to cater to every other fan base now to bring them in. But you got to do that, right? Like deathmatch is only so big, right? So you can only go here if you're a strictly deathmatch company. But if you elevate guys like FE and stuff like that who can take your company to this level, Why
Right.
wouldn't you do it
Yeah.
and do deathmatch when you can? Because deathmatch isn't for everybody.
Right. Right.
You got to do what's going to take you to the highest platform possible.
Yeah. Yeah. That's how you evolve.
And
Like,
one more indie news before we move on to the bigger promotions. Orange Crush, who often runs with GCW and helps promote shows and stuff like that. The owner of Orange Crush right now is trying to get an equity group together that will actually buy Triller TV. He wants
Really?
to not only make it a wrestling platform, but he wants to bring back like the platform where you have like just random music videos on there and stuff, right? Like he
Nice.
wants to turn it into that also. So that's something to keep an eye on also. Because Triller right now is not doing well financially.
It's not. It's not.
Really?
It is not.
So
Yeah.
they're
Oh
trying
wow.
so something to keep an eye on.
Their events aren't bringing in the revenue and eyes they thought it would. A lot of events they try to do get canceled.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's deep. Hey Joey, correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Orange Crush also like developing a promotion or like,
They are.
Yeah.
Begins with a P. Prodigy or something maybe.
Yeah, I remember I saw the news of it. Was it early this week or
They
last week?
already have 2 shows announced.
Yeah.
Nick Gage has been announced for it. Let me try to see if I can pull up the name for it.
Yeah. So will they still be cool with GCW like moving forward?
Check our private.
Okay. Oh, got you.
I'm trying to produce, which makes sense because Orange Crush, so the company is called Produce. But here's some of the names they already have: Janai Kai, Rich Swan, Alley Catch, Starboy Charlie, Nick Gage. Like some good names. Tom Lawler.
Right.
Gringo Loco. One called Mander. Fred Rosser, I mean.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, because the way that promotion is coming up, it's a little different. Like it's like certain stuff, like I think like certain events are like, I want to say like they're gonna be produced by like certain talent. If I'm not mistaken.
So I think the first one is June 29th, and I'm guessing that's gonna be Gresham because it's called the Octopus.
Yeah.
Then there's a volume 2 that was announced. Well, there's actually 4 shows announced so far. June 29th, July 16th, August 3rd, September 13th.
Interesting. Yeah, that's definitely an interesting maneuver that they've made, and I'm curious to see where this could potentially lead. Because I don't know, that sounds a little overstepping to a certain extent.
Yeah, I mean, listen, some of the matches are being announced for the first show.
Yeah.
In the first match, Manson Effie versus Beastman and Mad Dog. That's a good match.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Some of these matches, some of this card, I might have to go to this card. This card looks nice. Now that we're talking about it, yeah, it's
right.
Good, but yeah.
Yeah. Nah, I'm definitely liking where the indie scene is going into this year. It seemed like a lot is developing. I mean, on this side of the industry.
Yeah, there's so much wrestlers out there.
Yeah.
And I feel like we see all these indies use the same guys over and over again.
Yeah.
And just try to retell different stories. Like let's switch it up a little. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I want to see new people. That's why I was happy with Fourth Rope, right? Like, I knew almost everyone on the card, but I haven't seen them like that, right? Like, they weren't guys that are oversaturated. So
it
was interesting to me to see these guys. Like, I never saw, like, I know Starboy Charlie stuff. I never seen him live. Like, so to see him and like, you know, like that was cool to me, you know? So
yeah,
do that. We need to see that more. We need to see more switching it up a little bit.
Yeah. No, that definitely 100% agree. So, but let's circle back to last Friday's SmackDown. Actually, you know what? Before we even go there, like I want to just kind of get a another post check as far as WrestleMania, and I know it's coming up in
Oh
like the
shit!
next 3 weeks. Well, we got
Like
breaking
three
news.
weeks.
Not
Shit.
breaking news, but a match that was announced today: Ray Jazz versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Oh yeah, I saw that for
That's
Bloodsport.
actually gonna be a good blood sport.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
With Ray Jazz's background, that's
Hmm.
gonna be a good match.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Shout out to my guy
Yeah, and
ZSJ.
shout out to Ray Jazz. That's a huge match.
Yeah. Yeah. I got to check out the rest of that Bloodsport card. I know they're gradually putting them out, but yeah, I know. Yeah, that card looked like it's gonna be something good for sure. Like, I mean, since we're talking about like the cards for like Bloodsport and cards in general for Mania Week, man, these independent cards that's being developed right now, they shitting on Mania right about now.
Yeah,
I hate to see this. Like they're really shitting
like
on Mania right now. That House of Glory one, did you see that one?
yeah. How about the what's the name card? The New Japan Deathmatch show. Did you see that one?
I didn't even see that one yet.
The one match. I think I took a screenshot of it. Is insane, bro.
Yeah.
Pull it up real fast.
Yeah, these cards they're putting together.
Yeah, so it's Nick Gage and Matt Tremont versus El Desperado and Jun Kansai
Oh wow.
versus Takeda and Rina.
Mm.
A six man tag match. Like that is better than anything that Mania can book.
Yeah. You know what's even dope about that? They can square up without weapons and still pull off a phenomenal match.
Yeah, they don't need weapons. They can just have a regular wrestling match.
Right. I honestly would prefer them to do that.
Well, it's gonna be a death match because it's on.
Yeah.
It's on the New Japan is having a death match show on the Collective.
Yeah.
Death Vegas Invitational.
Yeah, I saw that.
So that's one of the matches. But listen, this Collective this year is insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. But just as far as like the post check on media right now, where is everybody at? Like everybody like are you still intrigued or like what's your interest right now from a scale of 1 to 10? 10 being the great, 1 being nah.
Oh shit, bro.
Joey's all over the place.
Yo,
Right.
I just saw a video of the Sandman's entrance from start to finish.
Yeah.
This man was at the bar area when his music started to play and walked in from the bar.
Oh, you ain't see that? Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Yeah, what's the name?
Crazy.
Gunking was recorded like that whole spot.
That is
Yeah.
crazy.
Probably was like, I gotta go out. Oh shit.
Yeah, that's basically what it was. They got to make the video because he's basically in the world of content creating now. So
Yeah, he worked at what's the name, right, for a while
yeah,
before it closed, right?
what?
That didn't he do something with the suplex?
The store.
Yeah.
store
Yeah,
down on South
it's
Street.
possible. I'm not 100%.
I know he did something with them before, but I
Yeah.
don't know if he did it like for them. I know he showed up and he put it on their socials, but I don't know.
Yeah.
If he was
Yeah,
But-
but no, post check, Mania post check. Like where we at?
I don't know. Was it honestly? It's,
Better after the last 2 weeks, I feel better. Let's put it like that. This Brock thing
it's definitely got more intriguing.
it was a breath of fresh air. I feel like listen, not saying Punk and Roman's not a big match, not saying Randy and Cody's not a big match, but like it's a big match because you're telling us it's a big match, right? Like it's a big match because of the names of the people, but the match overall doesn't feel big, right?
Right.
But this Oba and Brock match, without even you like telling me this is a big match, just feels like a big deal, right? Like, just feels different. Like it feels like a match where you're like, oh shit, like something big's gonna happen here. And to me, like that's what Mania is all about. And ever since WrestleMania 40 with The Rock and stuff like that, like WrestleMania has been missing that, like that kind of like that feeling. And this match has brought that back a little bit.
Yeah. I was a little torn as far as like how their segment went on Monday, because I was under the perception that this would have been the opportunity of Brock getting his lick back, and it didn't happen. So it kind of got me leaning towards Brock is likely going to win on at Mania.
If they do that, it's going to be scorched earth. I'm telling you that shit
I
right
don't
now.
I don't think that happens, bro.
I think this is the passing of the torch of the new.
That's exactly what it is, Chris.
Bulldozer, the monster, like guy. Like he's gonna be the like God. His name's the ruler. Damn it! Like come on, like you cannot do all this. Don't get me wrong. It's still a couple weeks before Mania. Rock's going to get his look back. He is. It's like he's going to use. He's probably going to cheat. He's probably going to hit him below the belt. Then then F5 him. Hit him with a chair a couple times, maybe.
Yeah,
he's gonna do some shit. Like trust me, it's gonna happen. It's where he looks like the dominating force again. He's like, you're not ready yet, boy. He'll say some country shit.
Right.
What's his name? But yeah, he'll get his look back, but he better not go over. He better not. And I heard reports of they were saying how it was suggested by Brock that he shouldn't lose until his retirement match or something like that. And I'm like, well, he better fucking retire Mania. It's just like
I think that was put out there.
Yeah, I don't think it was real. I don't think it was real. But I was like, is you got to go Oba. Oba is trending upwards like very fast too. Like him and Trick are just going boom, boom, boom. So like you got to strike when iron's hot. Like don't do that. You got Brock's old. He's old news. He's an attraction, always will be, but he's old news. You got future new stars now. Shoot Oba to the freaking moon, man. Don't do that.
But see that's what was concerning, because it's like 2 weeks in a row, like you're the more dominant individual. So again, like you said, we still got a couple of weeks to go before Mania, and they're likely to, confront each other once more. Now, if somehow
Brock, bro, they're compensating Brock big time.
Yeah, because
to take that pin. Don't you worry about that.
I'm getting ready to say, because listen, if he somehow manages to not get any looks back on Oba before Mania, like, yeah, no, I got him out with the outright win.
Yeah, but I don't agree with that, because I do think that Brock does respect the business.
Yeah, I mean, yeah,
and I think that
from what I like read, he told Oba to put his foot on his chest.
Yeah,
like spurred the moment. Like when he did it, he was like put your foot on your chest. Like so.
Yeah,
Brock gets it.
Business.
Yeah, Brock. Yeah. I think Brock really is at a point right now where he's obviously he has ego, but his ego is not that inflated to where he's like, I gotta be the guy. It was like a lot of times it was the old pervy guy who was always put him in that position of.
I was going to say the Las Vegas screw job pause is on its way.
Yeah,
but I think he was ready to put what was it? Keith Lee. I think he was ready to put Keith Lee over, and then unfortunately Keith Lee got sick.
Yeah,
never came to fruition. But I think at that Rumble and stuff, I think he was ready to put him over too. I don't think Brock is against putting people over. I do think Brock is against doing it at a certain price point, right? Like, if the price is right, he's doing it, right?
Yeah.
Like, I think
it gotta make sense. He has to be into it. He has to be into the opponent, because he likes facing certain people like this. He wanted to wrestle AJ. He wanted to wrestle Bryan Danielson. He wanted to like this. He wanted to wrestle Roman, but yeah.
Don't mention those two again, please.
Yeah, but
please, I'm tired of seeing those two fight each other.
Yeah, it's not going to happen again. But
Roman,
Roman and and Punk, or
he's about Roman and Brock.
Oh, Roman and Brock. Oh yeah.
Quick fact about Brock. I don't know if you saw this week he was on a podcast and they asked him about his chest tattoo. He actually said that when he was trying out for the Minnesota Vikings, he was at a biker bar.
Yeah.
And he got all drunk. And there was a tattoo parlor across the street. So he went and got the tattoo and he was shit-faced drunk. And he woke up in pain on his chest, like, what the fuck is this? He had no idea he got the tattoo. And they asked him if he liked it. And he was like, you tell me if I like this big-ass ugly tattoo and the big-ass ugly sword in the middle of my chest. So I was like, that's insane to get a, like, you know, some people go get a tattoo, like a little one on their leg. This motherfucker got a big-ass knife in the center of his chest.
See, that's what I'm saying. People like just throw different stories out over the years. Because I remember when he first got that tattoo. I remember when he first got it. And this is when he was just
when he came back for Cena, right?
Yeah, when he left. No, he had it.
Oh, he had it. That's right. He had it in AEW.
Yeah, he had it. Yeah, he left WWE. He left. He got that on his chest. This when he's doing the Minnesota and all that. He said he felt like all these different pressures from everybody because people were getting on him, leaving the WWE and trying out for the Vikings, all that stuff. He said he felt like people was always pressuring him to do stuff that he didn't want to do. So he said he always felt like he had a knife to his throat. So that's why he got the tattoo, because he always felt like every day there was somebody with a knife to his throat. So that's the story he told. And this was over 20 freaking years ago. So it's funny he's saying this tattoo story now that he was shit-faced drunk. It's probably actually what happened. He just couldn't say it back.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, so I find it funny now. He probably like, oh yeah, I can tell the truth now. Yeah, I was drunk as shit.
That's some top tier drinking. Like to not know, not knowing
Brock,
that you had that.
Brock, Brock's that's a big dude. So like he must have been throwing him back.
Yeah, but real quick, because I know I didn't mention this when we were talking about it though, but West Side Gun. That man pulled some petty stuff, and I fucking love it.
Why you say that?
So he sits ringside, right? WWE kicks him out.
So
cease and desist for using Ted DiBiase on his cover. What the fuck does he do? He pays that motherfucker to come to the show and walk out with a champion.
Yeah.
If that ain't next level petty, I don't know what is. And I love every second of it.
Yeah. In the words of DiBiase, everybody's got a price.
Everybody's got a price. Especially right now.
Eli, look, I'm getting it. All of that. And he came from New York because he was at that big event that same day.
Yeah. I saw him pull up. I'm like, oh shit, that's Ted DiBiase in the car. He's in the backseat of like an Explorer. I was like, oh shit.
That's dope. That's dope. But yeah, like I don't know, like for some reason, my post check for like this Mania, like it's still at, it's cool.
I look at the parts.
Like it
what's his name did. Like I said, little things that happen to make it a little more intriguing. It's more intriguing. It's not exciting.
Right.
Like usually Mania season, especially with this being this close away, you're getting more excited for it. Maybe we will get more excited as the couple weeks coming.
How many weeks we have left?
About 3.
So here's an issue, right? It's a 2-night show. If this was a 1-night Sunday show, I would say the build has been excellent.
Right.
I would say they're hitting it out of the park. Every match feels big. It feels important. But it's not a 1-night show. It's a 2-night show.
2-night show.
We're a little under a month away, and there's 6 matches.
Yeah.
That's
if you're a tag team champion, which we do have 2 different tag team champions,
they got to get rid of the belts, bro. They put the belts on Damian Priest and R-Truth.
I was
going to get to that.
About to say, bro, at this point, that they do not give a shit about the tag team division at all.
Have a unifying match.
That's it. They got to unify them now. Just unify them, because Usos are the champions. Nobody cares. Like Damian Priest are true for the champions. It's almost like a gimmick thing. It was just like and Damian Priest, not to talk shit about you like this. It was like, oh, the 2 old guys, they're cool. People like them. Give it to them. Like just like this, because this YS6 and like the NFT shit isn't working. So
they're really pushing it like to work, like for people to enjoy it. Like I'm like, no, I'm good.
I know why he is. He's mine too.
Yeah, like I just
he winning right now.
Right. But no, like like with the whole lantern, like
Makes a clap, clap.
Man.
but like yeah, like the whole thing, like with this whole lantern, like
Yeah, that shit's old, bro.
Yeah.
That shit's old.
like
Yeah.
the MFT is now telling Solar, it's like, yo, just give it back, man. Like just
Yeah,
give it
right.
back.
Just like yeah, just like it's like the it's crazy. The YS6 came in so hot, and when I say they cooled off, I mean fast.
Yeah.
Like
I think
that
it's
was-
because they didn't know what they wanted, bro. I don't think WWE knew what they actually wanted, right? Because if you remember back to when they debuted it, we had this conversation, and we had a long conversation about what should they be. Should they be an Undertaker type creature where it's like mythical powers and stuff like that, or should they just
Right.
be like crazy people who,
yeah.
you know, are tired of being pushed down and they snapped? And that's still 2 years later, still has not been answered.
Nope.
Yeah, I said they should be the crazy,
Yeah,
like unhinged people,
Hillside
and they
Vibes.
should be an attraction. That's what I said. They should not be shown every week. They should not. They should
Right.
just pop up out of nowhere, cause insane havoc. I mean, oh my god, I can't believe they did that type shit, and then be gone again for like another 3 weeks because you just have no idea when they. That's the point of it. You just no idea when they're going to show up. Like people are paying to see them. No. People are paying for the hope to see them.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
it is.
And the
You really-
attraction of them. The second you turn them into regular wrestlers who wear
Yeah.
masks,
Yeah.
that became an issue, right? Like you didn't see the Fiend every week.
You
popped up
didn't.
here and there, and he wrestled in matches. That was it. And I think
Yeah, it was-
that's where they lost the point. There was they didn't set like this is what they are type of thing.
Right.
They didn't actually ever tell us that, right? Like the week after, they just destroyed everyone. Bo Dallas is normal in Adam Pearce's locker.
And
He's
honestly,
physical. Like, it's
right.
normal.
I feel like that's where they dropped the ball. I think they should have kept running that versus being this spectacle with the whole, you know, whatever you call it, what they're doing now. Like I would.
What are they
prefer-
doing now, though, Hawk?
I was saying, I had no idea what
They're
doing.
not doing anything now. They're just being
Yeah.
wrestlers who come to the ring.
Yeah, with it,
Will
with a,
Leonard.
I want to say with a supernatural gimmick per se, but like it ain't really as supernatural.
But it's not
as you would
supernatural. They're
thought.
taking pins clean.
Right.
Mm.
Yeah, like it just don't work. Like for me, it don't work.
There's
feel
no direction.
Right. Like if there was a direction, then I would respect it. But right now, it's almost out of style with what's going on within the company. Like if what's the name? If what's Uncle Hottie? If you know,
Bo.
yeah, Bo. If Bo had continued to be regular, when they had that one pivotal moment when he was like he was talking about when he was backstage with Adam Pearce, like
Yeah.
if they had ran with that, I think it would have been even better because then you would then have him pop up, you know what I mean, pop out of the gimmick, or then you know what I mean, we'll get actual Bo. Then
Yeah.
you got that suspense where it's like, who are we really getting? Are we
Yeah.
getting Bo or are we getting Uncle Howdy? You know,
A perfect, like if I was booking, right, a perfect thing to do was you have Bo be regular. He dresses up as Uncle Howdy when he comes out, obviously, to wrestle.
yeah,
But he caused these wrestlers to snap because they were underutilized, they were underused, and they felt slighted. So they snapped, and Bo's their leader, and that's how you should have did it. But we don't know what they are right now. They're just
Yeah, they just showed up.
they're just
And
there.
like, there were, like no backstory to them. We
Yeah.
know we don't know them. We know that Nikki Cross, she was part of Sanity and they were crazy, and she could be unhinged, but then she's also Nikki ASH. So
Right.
she went from that. All of a sudden, she's this crazy demonic person
Yeah.
out of nowhere, but like with no real affiliation at all with even Bray Wyatt, like this at all. But all of a sudden, she's with them. What's his name? You got the other dudes from Dexter Loomis and other guy. They were NXT guys, but all of a sudden they just show up and they're part of this crazy. Like it's like, all right, it's almost like if your gimmick was already that you were a little different and weird and mythical, gothic-y, like we're just gonna put y'all together, and then y'all part of the Y6.
right.
Honestly, that's what they just did. Dexter Loomis, you're weird. You got a weird character. You're off. You're part of it. like this. You do the cult thing in NXT, so okay, you're part of it. Nikki, you part of Sanity. You were always crazy. You're part of it, and you used to be part of the original Wyatt family, so you're part of it.
Yeah, like hey, this works. All right, y'all go in the ring.
Yeah, y'all figure it out like this. All right, the brother, it's gonna work. All we gotta do is put you in a mask like this. Like trust me, it's gonna be over. Like it was over for 2 weeks, maybe 3. Then it went fast.
Another reason it never got off traction, because you see Chad Gable with his head split open.
Yeah,
and the next week he's fine.
Yeah,
next week he's chilling. He's chilling.
Yeah.
Like,
those people should have been. Those people should have been gone. Those people should for a couple of weeks, or those people should have been worried. Like
maybe don't use a talent that was an active big time story.
Right.
Yeah. They could have got a bunch of the guys that like barely was being shown. Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
I was just watching it again.
but yeah, I don't know. Like I'm still not there yet with Mania, and watching how they're building this one. What's the name? Maybe like the only match that is like right now outside of the main events that's intriguing for me is probably Drew and Jacob. That's
good.
Yeah,
that's gonna be a banger. Right.
Yeah. So there's 7 because that match isn't officially announced yet.
Right.
So that's the 7th one.
So do you think it's gonna be a regular match, or it's gonna be some type of?
You can't have regular matches.
I'm thinking Hell in a Cell.
About to say Hell in a Cell.
Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
I was thinking that too. To be honest,
I wouldn't be shocked if somehow the match ended up on the Vegas Strip.
Oh wow,
that would be cool though.
Have what was the the one Mania Hollywood with
that Goldust and Roddy Piper.
Yeah, the Hollywood.
Because like they've been battling
the backstage brawl, whatever it was called. You gonna have that on Vegas and the Las Vegas street fight.
Capitalize on location.
Yeah, but can we talk about the superhuman strength Drew had, being able to take off that whole windshield? Like, bro, like really, like show me that in real life. Like, come on, man.
What do you mean in real life? That was real life.
You know what? I'm a hypocrite because I said everything's still real to me. Damn it, last week. I'm like,
bro, my son watched our show last week, and he asked me on Friday. He said, "Wrestling's real, right?"
What? See, you see, I told you not to say that. See,
I told him no.
Oh,
it's scripted, it's rehearsed, son.
See, my wife, my son's like, I'm not watching it anymore. My wife was like, no, it's real. Like you can't fake top rope stuff, and you can't fake weapons, and
right.
I was like, Joseph, you like deathmatch? You can't fake a glass tube getting hit over your head. Like you can't fake that, right? Like,
damn.
Like, oh, okay, all right.
See, I told you not to say that. When you said I was here, don't say that F word.
Yeah, he looked at me and said, wrestling's not real.
I see that. Look, you have to crushing your own son's heart.
Probably won't be the last time I crush his heart. So.
Oh man, but it's real, Joey. It's real, Joey.
Hey, was that a Sixers Bluey shirt?
Yes, Phillies.
Oh, Phillies.
Oh,
Phillies.
I'm like, huh?
I like that.
Yeah, shout out to our Fighting Phils, getting that win today.
Yeah,
absolutely. So that dude Bacchus tried to ruin the mood.
Yeah,
giving up those runs at the end of the game. Like, come on, man. But no, like
a little bit like last year, right? With the
pretty much. Like,
what's the name?
Are we all wearing Phillies right now?
Yeah, we are actually. Yeah.
Real quick though, Chris, fuck Bluey's parents for making unreal expectations for all the other parents.
No shit.
Those are stupid.
Those motherfuckers always be playing with those kids. Like, you know that they can't play with those kids 24/7.
They living a great life down there. I just found out not too long ago Bluey's a girl. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what?
Wait, for real? I was like, no.
Yeah, they're both girls.
Yeah. Bluey, they're both girls.
No idea.
That's like Blue's Clues.
Wow.
Like,
I was like,
like what?
I was like, don't like, why y'all lie to me like that?
I was bamboozled, hoodwink. It's like,
I think after this fight too, I think Drew goes away for a while because I know he's doing the
What,
show.
after Mania
Yeah,
or after this fight here?
after Mania.
I can see that.
Yeah, I think he goes away for a while because you kind of got to, because like, where do you go from there with him? Like, he obviously can get another feud, but he's top tier talent, so it's like stuff like this. Put Jacob over, make sure Jacob stays hot and relevant into his next feud. But I think because I think he's supposed to be shooting like a show, like Highlander or something.
Yeah, I feel bad for Drew, right? His mania is he's been getting shit on, right?
Yeah.
Like the mania where he's finally supposed to win the belt, COVID happens and no fans are there. WrestleMania 40, he wins the belt and then loses it immediately,
Like,
right?
Yeah.
And then now this one here, he's gonna put over Jacob and go
right.
away. I don't think this match. I don't know if this is gonna sound weird, but I don't think this match actually gets announced as an official match. I think it's like one of those unsanctioned things.
Yeah, probably this is unsanctioned. We're not responsible for what happens to you.
Yeah,
you guys are too unhinged. You know.
Yeah, I think that's what happens.
They're gonna get into the ballpark of lights out matches now.
Listen, they're
WWE.
they're stealing designs, so I
yeah,
shocked.
And that was legit.
Do you have that?
I don't have it on here, but I can you know me put it up though. But yeah, I was asking.
What's that?
WWE like straight up stole AEW's design for a paper.
Oh yeah, that was definitely
Like, hey, got a copy of your homework? Sure, just change a little bit, purple to blue.
I'd say I don't even think they tried to hide it. To be honest, it was just like
they probably hired the same company, and the company's like they'll never even notice.
It's like it was low key petty because I think it's the Ronda Rousey stuff too. So it's just like, you know what? They're throwing little stupid shots at us. We're gonna throw some shots back.
Well, you see, she came out this week, right, and said that she won't be back on AEW in the future, or if at all.
If ever, that's why I said it's so petty.
She only did it to put an FU to TKO, which is strange because again,
the
TKO
fight's
is on Netflix. You're fighting on Netflix,
so it's like it doesn't make sense. Shows you her mindset. Sorry to say, like she don't. It's all emotional.
And I get it. They're both UFC owned and they're owned by UFC and stuff, but you're spiting yourself to spite them, which makes no sense.
Yeah, and it's not like you drove up ratings and
people were watching that pay-per-view with or without you there.
Yes, people just like this. People saw you, they didn't even like, oh shit, right. They were just like,
I don't even think they mentioned the fight on the pay-per-view.
No, they were just like, what's she doing here?
I'm not mistaken. No,
it was just all Rousey. Like,
right. So
Rousey.
like they said, oh, she did it to promote her match.
But
they didn't fucking mention it once.
They mentioned that once. Not once. So it was like
they had a pretty nice card for that show though.
I said she really hates TKO. Well,
it's just weird though. Like maybe don't go on Netflix.
Yeah, but
maybe your thing should have been like HBO pay-per-view. Would have made more sense.
But Jake Paul got that deal with Netflix, and I'm sure the bag they gave her.
I can only imagine what she's making.
They had no lie. They probably gave her like $30 million. So she like, who gonna turn that down?
Look, she winning. She getting that bag, and she got a quick Tony Khan bag for showing up.
Yeah, for showing up. Tony was like, "Let me give you $2 million to show up real quick." She's like, "Okay." All you gotta do is that stupid point you always like to do.
Right.
Like that point is so funny and so dumb when she does it. I don't know why she's so extra when she pointed. Tony Storm did the Royal Rumble. It's just like why are you pointing at her like that?
Now, question: Is it possible that she may not come back because of the whole Tony Storm injury?
That's what I think it is too. I think that.
No, it's definitely. I think she strictly came there to have something with Tony Storm, like down the road. But now, since she's going to be out the rest of the year, she's like, well,
is Tony pregnant? Because the last report that I saw said that
I just heard she had a bunch of injuries.
But I heard it wasn't injury related. The report that I read that said it wasn't an injury, but she'll be out for the foreseeable future.
I mean, could be. Don't blame Juice.
Yeah, right.
That's what you do, Juice. That's exactly what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, but yeah, we'll see what happens. If she does happen to return, and
shout out to Leo. Shout out
back.
to Leo Rush. He was viral.
Oh yeah,
crazy this week.
That shit was freaky, bro.
Millions and millions and millions of views.
I should have clicked that.
Only thing I hate about it is there were no builds to it at all. Just one day he just started doing it. It was like, and I understand that people who follow independent stuff, he used to do this gimmick when he was on the independent scene, for people who don't know. But like, he just debuted it again at that Battle Royal out of nowhere. He was just in a tag team a couple weeks ago. And like, wow, anything, he shaved his head, put the contacts in. Now he's this like demon monkey, just fucking going, just flying around. It's just like, okay.
Yeah. So I found the report that I was talking about, guys. Per Meltzer, it says Tony is not going to be wrestling for a long, long time. And it was not something that AEW found out until Wednesday. It was not an injury or anything like that. So, I mean, if she's going to be out for the foreseeable future and it's not an injury, there's only one other thing it could really be.
Showing that maternity leave.
Maternity leave. That's what it is. She young girl. Get that baby out of the way.
Yeah. We should be getting what's name back soon, too, right? Next couple of months.
Oh, Mercedes?
Naomi?
Maybe.
Hope
right?
So.
Maybe.
She announced it at that Philly show. When was that Philly show? That was first Philly show. That was like around Christmas.
That was like late last year, right? It was like
November? August, right? No, it was August.
Right.
Yeah, so September, October, November, December. Yes, like April, May.
Shockingly, Big Jim ain't really been on like no paternity leave. I'm assuming because she's had the baby by now. Well, the baby.
Oh, she had the baby.
Yeah, no, she didn't.
Yes, she did. She showed pictures of it.
That was a fake AI picture.
Was it?
Yeah, because they found the actual. They found the actual picture and they just AI'd a baby over top of it.
Oh,
yeah, no. So she went. She announced it in like August. I remember because we went for my son's birthday. It was like a day or two after his birthday. Yeah. So she announced it in like mid-August, and she was probably like a month in at that point. So you're looking about April.
Yeah. So even if the baby's due in April, she's not going to come back
for a couple months after that.
For a couple months after that, if that, she might say
so maybe
2027.
Maybe Rumble.
Yeah, she might not. Yeah, she might not come back to the Rumble because she's gonna first time mom. She's gonna spend all the time in the world with that baby, and he's first time dad.
And and just thinking of the business side of it, she's gonna get a huge push because she left on top.
Mm-hmm.
So she's gonna.
It was the hottest she's ever been.
Yeah. So she's gonna want to come back in the best shape of her life.
Yeah.
So.
Nah, 100%.
I think the women's division needs her right now.
Yeah, man. Everything.
She don't go out, we don't get this Jane title run.
No, that's a fact.
No, that's a fact.
This situation here with Gargano, like my man stuck in his rut, but then they ended up
best thing on WWE TV right now.
About to say, right? I can't believe.
I agree.
I cannot believe how much I'm liking this.
Danhasuen.
I'm dead serious. I hated it at first. I'm like, this is gonna be so stupid. Yo, the guy cracks me the hell up, man. He's like,
and you see him on social media now. WWE has him reading all the negative comments about him, and then he curses that person.
Oh my god!
Oh, you don't like Danhasuen? You have been cursed, and that was it. That was the whole video. But I didn't know if you guys know this. Me and my son checked the other day. He has 5 shirts on the WWE shop already.
Damn.
Yeah.
5 different shirts.
They're milking the hell out of this guy.
Look,
that's insane.
We're gonna make this bread.
Top seller.
Y'all saw him on 316 day. He was Cold Stone.
Oh my god, he was.
Yeah. Yo, it cracked me. I was dying.
great with the
I was
bald
dying.
cap.
Yeah, yeah. It's the voice, the mannerisms. Like it's just it works.
And the wild thing is like if he's asked to go into the ring and wrestle, he's actually not bad wrestler.
Right.
Is it okay? I never actually seen him wrestle.
Like he wrestled a few matches in AEW, GCW, and he was good. He had some good matches.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that could be interesting. The fans would love that.
I mean, Hookhausen was okay.
Hookhausen.
But it was cool.
Hookhausen.
But how about Candace getting me spotting him 20 so that way he can cure Johnny Gargano. This is probably like the best thing that they got on television right now. Like he going through what he did. But fast forward, he took this down to NXT last night in the number one contender gauntlet match.
I seen that.
It was like literally was the same way. Like he was like out of place. Didn't want to participate in this match. Like didn't even want to get along the side of the rope. And then towards the end of the match, Candice LeRae decided to get in and help out and pretty much just like shoved him over on Shiloh, which I did see a lot of people upset about Shiloh losing this match. But Johnny Gargano, give me someone who appeared to have been cursed for several weeks, is now the number one contender for the North American Championship match.
See what they should do is next week on NXT or Raw or SmackDown, whatever they want to do, Danhasuen should come out and say, "You're welcome."
Yeah.
Lift the curse.
Right.
Like something like that, just to keep the org alive for him.
Yeah.
And Johnny Gargano should stay in NXT. Like he just like it just works better down there for him and Candice. They just can't shine on the main roster. Like,
yeah, it's too crowded.
Yeah, and they're both really, really good wrestlers. Like they really are, but they're past that their time of being something. They are. I know it's never too late. It's in wrestling sometimes. People could catch fire, but it's like I said, it's too much going on right now. Too many stars. It's like you got the young stars still about to get called up. Like say you still got Lola Vice waiting, Jada Parker waiting. His name Julia is still not even at her peak yet, but she will be. Like this is like Bianca's still out. Like it's just like it's just too much.
Like let me throw a hypothetical at y'all both. So let's say Danhausen does what he does for Gargano. If he were to manage to stay on a either Raw or SmackDown brand, like what other title would have been better for him to potentially compete for? For him to have that curse lift. Like I'm just trying to think. Like,
wait, repeat that.
Like, cause I'm thinking hypothetical. Instead of him going on NXT, being able to pick up that number one contender for the North American title, like what other title, like on a either Raw or SmackDown brand, like he maybe could have gone. I
don't think there is any right now. I think
to say it's not really.
Everybody's tied up.
Raw, the IC title clearly.
Penta.
What'd you say?
I said on Penta.
On Penta.
Yeah, clearly you have that whole Penta Dom Finn thing going there. I don't know where that's going to lead to. Right. And then SmackDown with the US title, clearly we're going to get Ilya and
Mello again.
Yeah.
I'm about to say they just fought it last week.
I think Ilya goes full blown heel.
Yeah, but honestly, that would be.
I don't want that again. Sorry,
I don't want that. Not yet. Yeah.
Well, what else would they do? Maybe Trick. You don't think at this point he's already it's wild to say this because he hasn't been on the main roster for that long, but I already think Trick's above the US title.
He is, but like he is. But like I said, they all had it. I'm trying to tell you, I just like there's the old WWE ways of doing it. They might not do it no more. But the top guy always had the mid-card title before he got elevated to the top.
Yeah, but I feel like back then, Chris, there was actual definitive divisions almost, right? Like for example, like Ricky and Macho Man, like they were always in that IC title picture. and that was okay because the IC title actually mattered back then.
Yeah, actually mattered. No,
like it's different. It's different now. Like
because you know why too? Because now we're just so flooded with championships.
Yep, that's exactly the issue.
Yeah, so like
there
when
was
we
one
didn't
main champion back then, right? Like now,
you have just had three championships. You had the heavyweight champion, the Intercontinental Tag Team. That was it. So all those titles mattered because you knew they were the best team. That was the top mid card guy. That was the main guy, and like so. That was it. Everybody was like, that's why I was treated so prestige. Like I said, back then, if you had a title, no matter what it was, you was looked at as that guy because they knew how hard it was to get to that championship. So like it's crazy.
I think all these titles bloat the top of the roster. And what I mean by that is like you have two main champions now, right? So now you have 10 guys who are all quote unquote main eventers, where back in the day, you might have had 3 or 4 guys who were legit contenders for the title, and the rest were all in the IC picture, right? And you don't have that anymore. So I think it kind of like makes it harder to make people care about that IC title or make people care about that US title because there's 2 belts now. Like every big guy can fight for one of the 2.
Which is crazy because everybody looks at the other title as the B title. They don't look at it as like.
But that's what I mean. That's the B title. So then the IC title is the B title, the US title is the D title.
Yeah, exactly. Which is crazy.
So at that point, like, why do I want Trick to fight for the D belt?
Exactly. So you got like that's what I'm saying. You got Roman Reigns and CM Punk fighting for the B title. It's crazy to say it like that, but that's what's happening.
I think it's flip flop now, though.
It's the WWE title is the title. You got that title, you're looked at as the guy.
Oh, I get that, but I think the feuds have now flipped that narrative a little bit. Like I don't like honestly, like at this point, like for me watching at least, I no longer care about what title they're fighting for. I'm looking at the feuds and being like, okay, Roman and Punk is the bigger feud than Cody and Roman, regardless of the belt.
Yeah, and injuries is the reason why this is happening at Mania and all that stuff, because Randy was supposed to be after Mania to feud with Cody, but
who was supposed to be Cody?
Huh?
Who was supposed to be?
I think it might honestly they probably was going to do Drew again. Honestly,
I think it would have. I think if there was an injury, I think Jacob would have had the belt going into Mania.
Really?
I think that was the original.
I know. Maybe.
I don't think Drew's title reign ever happens.
Yeah, because it did seem like random as hell, but I was okay with it. But
He was a transition. Yeah. He was a good, safe holding pattern until they figured out what they wanted to do.
Yeah.
I feel like if had Drew, I'm sorry, Jacob,
bro.
Huh?
You need that Terramonica tonight.
Yeah. It's sponsored by Coors Light this evening. But no, what's the name? Yeah, you're gonna forget what I was about to say. Oh no,
talking about with
Jacob. I think if Jacob had won the title, I think they probably would have went in a total different direction with the MFT. Like I think they still would have somehow like been involved with what's going on with Jacob and the title picture.
You got to think about it. Braun Breaker was going to be a huge part in that championship.
I think he still is.
It was then you got Seth Rollins got hurt. Like if he was the first, he was like this. That threw everything off. Now even Bronson Reed. They said Bronson Reed getting hurt actually threw a lot of things off. It was crazy enough. It was like because he was supposed to be the big dominating force in that the chamber match, but they gave it to his spots to Logan Paul. That's why everybody was like, why the hell is Logan Paul eliminating 2-3 people? It's like that's supposed to be Bronson.
Right. No, that makes sense. Look, maybe we get a non-sanctioned match between Breaker and Seth.
That's gonna happen.
Yeah.
So do you think that it's possible that Braun was hurt going into Rumble? And that's why he got eliminated so fast?
No, they said I don't know. They said
they tried to say that he did it during the table spot, right?
The table spot, yeah. And honestly, too, as a person like you said who lift weights and all that shit, I've seen it happen. It's the weirdest shit. You can lift something or just rotate a certain way with weights, and the next just get a hernia. Like it's
Yeah, no,
weird.
I get. I mean, I know it's definitely possible. But looking back now, I'm like, maybe he was hurt going into that match, and rather than pulling him, they just did that. Let's have the mask guy eliminate him fast
Yeah,
and
be a
go from
little,
there.
be a little
That
bit of a
could be.
safe move.
Could be.
I definitely think, from what I'm hearing, Braun's gonna be back in time for Mania.
That's what the reports are saying. Yeah.
Yeah. So
which is good.
Braun Seth's gonna happen at Mania.
Which is good. We need that, honestly.
I can see that.
Because other than that, the thing with Division and Seth is ass. Like, because everybody who's the original members that traded on him are all hurt. Like like who cares about Logan Paul and Austin Theory? Like, we don't care. So that's the only thing that makes it entertaining if Braun comes back.
I don't know. Seth needs a character adjustment.
Seth better sell his ass off to Braun.
Like something. I don't know what it is. It just seemed like
I told you it was going to get stale. That freaking.
It's the chant.
Yeah, the whoa. I told you eventually it's gonna be like that's all it is. We know you're the amazing in-ring talent. We never gonna take that away from you. One of the best this generation has ever seen. But I'm just like, dude, it's gonna be a point where you're just the chant guy. Like this, like
yeah, when it comes to the gimmick, like I don't know, it's a miss at time.
It is. Even when he does his promos are like hit or miss too. Because it's all passion, but if you listen to what he's saying, it's nothing really entertaining.
Right.
It's like it's around me those 80s promos, like 80s, early 90s, where they're just yelling and just
right. But I am a visionary.
Yeah, they just but he's not really saying nothing to like get you like, oh my god, what's up? You hear what Steph said? Like he's never been that guy too, to be honest. But that's why he has to put all that passion to what he's saying, because he's like started to say he's not that witty to where is like you're like hanging off every word he's saying.
Yeah, no, for real. Like, yeah, I don't know, like something. It's kind of crazy because it's like, where are they going to go with him now? Like, okay, he's revealed, he's been the masked man. Brock done. He basically killed all the masked men that was with Seth. So we're probably going to no longer get that. So it's like, okay, what do we do with you now?
I'm glad he did. I'm glad he did. I was so annoyed.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, enough of that shit. Like,
yeah, especially like when they're all not like the same like physique as Seth.
They remind me of the freaking putties from Power Rangers.
Yeah.
I'm like, what the hell is happening right now?
That's funny. The putties.
That's what it reminded me of. I was like, what is this?
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm assuming he's probably not going to be cleared before Mania. I don't know. I mean, I know we speculated him and possibly Breaker, but I mean, still three weeks away. Like, it would be enough time for him to be cleared.
But definitely not having him do anything until then. So
yeah,
they're both going to be cleared.
Yeah, I guess maybe sell it for the next series of Unreal. That's probably what's going to happen.
That's probably what it is. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I do not like that show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's definitely not one where like I'm like watching it over and over. But I mean, at the end of the day, I think we kind of all got a sense of what the promotions would be doing as far as like the storytelling.
Do we think Punk shows up on Jimmy Fallon tonight?
Who's on tonight? Roman?
Yeah.
Probably not.
That would be.
I'm gonna say no.
Probably not.
That would. I mean, you talk about making headlines.
Yeah, it would definitely be a viral moment.
It would be cool if like he's in the crowd Like, hey, I got a question for Roman.
Right.
I like this. How's it gonna feel for you at WrestleMania to get your ass kicked by this old man?
What if he was like, I got a question for Roman. How's your dad doing?
Oh shit.
No,
Yo,
no.
that would be wild.
If he not that's different. Now, if he says that, Roman has every right to be like, I don't know.
Fuck,
How's
You gotta
Larry?
take it off the blur.
Yeah, it's like blurry. But it's definitely the same flipping background.
Yeah. Like literally, they literally jacked their whole graphic.
I told you, being petty. They know what they're doing.
That's extremely petty.
That's like
Extremely
almost like
petty.
copyright petty.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, they know exactly what they're doing. I'm trying to tell you that is just
They spoke to the powers that be and was like, so how can we get it so close but not get sued?
Not get sued. And honestly, is that symbol of like make the background a different color.
Yeah.
Right, there you go. It's different.
But they use purple, we're using blue.
Yep. Not the same.
Like they're using green, we're using gray green. Like, huh?
Yeah, this is jade.
Yeah. Yeah. So start making up colors and shit. Like, yeah, nah, that's crazy though. So
speaking of jade, she has a new baddie click.
Yeah. I don't mind it.
I don't mind it. Get them girls something to do.
Yeah. Although the way they build it was it did seem a little awkward because like when they had that whole little segment backstage where BFAB, it was either BFAB like coaching what's the name Mia Yim or vice versa, and then what's the name Rhea approached them and they like, yo man, like no, like don't be listening to her, we got this. So pretty much once that took place, I was like, oh yeah, they get ready to turn on Rhea, and sure enough, they ended up doing that.
It's just bringing more intrigue to the match because the match isn't all that intriguing. It's pretty much the whole build is you two girls are strong. Let's see who's gonna win, and which is it's going to be a intriguing match. So this is Jade's best matches when somebody can match her for like strength and agility because they can like kind of like help her through the match. Listen, but we'll see how that turns out.
Would you dare make that the first match to be on ESPN?
Jade and Rhea?
Yeah.
No. Not at all.
Joey, would you book that for ESPN?
Who?
Jade and Rhea.
No, I don't like this match.
The first match has to be intriguing to get the crowd going. The first match, if anything, should be Jacob and Drew. That would get people like off rip like into it.
Is Nick Nemeth's contract almost up with TNA?
I don't think so.
I know he's about to fight MJF.
Yeah, where is that at?
I didn't see where it said.
Because I was just reading that's what distracted me. I came across MJF's post from this morning and he's just like ripping into him. Like it says, this dude actually said I remind him of a younger Dolph Ziggler. I don't remember ever being an overhyped mid-carder. This dude is delusional and jealous. And most importantly, this dude should keep my name out of his fucking mouth. This is what MJF posted.
Dolph Ziggler is a multiple-time world champion, sir.
Because I'm the most complete wrestler in the world. You can't lace my boots or carry my mic. Say my name again on your little show, and I'll beat the fucking shit out of you. You know where to find me. In the meantime, I'm going to focus on my world title defense against the god, Kenny Omega at Dynasty, because I only face the best of the best. Let me know when the Spirit Squad guy belongs in this conversation.
MJF.
So actually, Nick resigned in January.
So that's how he ain't going nowhere no time soon.
Yeah. So so he'll definitely be around. Did you ever find what promotion that's going to be under that particular match?
I saw it earlier. I honestly lost.
Oh, here it is.
Is it
Creative
ACW?
Pro.
Oh, Creative Pro. Oh,
Is that what
okay.
it is? Cap? Is this Cap or Gap? I don't know.
I think so. Yeah, Creative Pro.
Creative Pro, yeah.
Yeah,
May
that's
1st.
in New York, right?
I think that's where MJF was trained out of.
Yeah.
I think he's a Creative Pro guy. That's
Mhm.
Brian Myers.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah. So that would make sense.
Nah, that should be pretty good.
I have to make
You know what?
the
That actually does make a lot of sense because on Busted Open this morning, he was kind of burying him, and like as far as like his the segment that they had on Dynamite last night. I'm like, I was like, you sure burying this dude a lot. Like, I know it wasn't like the best promo, but it wasn't like how he was burying him about the promo.
Yeah.
I thought it was pretty decent. That was also somewhat decent show last night. Nothing that like really like screamed a whole lot, but I don't know. I think they do got some misses where, like they're doing like this like cat and mouse promos with Ospreay and John Moxley. Like I'm like, ew, like how's Ospreay, talking in the back, and then the very next segment is
That's
the
what I said
Blackpool
last
Combat
week, bro.
Club. Right.
But they do too many like random like this guy's just standing in the back talking to the camera by himself.
Yeah.
Shit's weird.
Yeah. It was a little awkward with last night's show. Like, okay, you opened up with Omega and Swerve, and then it was like back-to-back segments, like talking segments. Like, come on. Like you just can't do that, But I still feel like they're still, hanging on their high from AEW Revolution, which, by the way, I'm like, damn, what's the name? Dynasty? That's coming up in like two weeks. Like,
listen, they don't need to do anything. The main event is Omega MJF. Like that sells the pay-per-view for you.
Right. Yeah. And at this point, they're gonna create what they want to create. Moving after that. But I just thought it was kind of dumb because like you had the conglomerate going up against the dogs. Like you already knew who was gonna win that match. Like you already had Darby and them beating them at Revolution.
Yeah.
And then you had Darby defeat.
They needed to win. They had to get the win. Yeah. They're gonna be buried.
Right. That was like a guaranteed like win. Like
speaking of the dogs, were you before we end the show? Were you at that New Japan show a couple years ago at the arena? The main event was Moxley and Archer, I believe, in a street fight.
No.
So that's the first time I ever saw Gabe Kidd, and I was like, this dude is going to be a star.
Yeah.
He came out and talked about how during the pandemic, he almost like offed himself. And wrestling and, like, what do they call them? Young Lions over there.
Yeah.
Being a part of that saved them and stuff. And I was like, this fucking dude is good. And like to see him now in AEW like years later, I'm like, this dude's gonna be big, I think. I think he's got all the tools, I think, to be a huge star.
Right. Yeah. I would love for them to give him more than what he's getting now. Unless he's, booked doing things still overseas.
Yeah.
But I could totally get why he's being booked the way he is, but yeah, I don't know. It's a little shaky the way they got the dog.
The booking's horrible, but I think he's exceeding what he should. With he's getting.
Right. No, I got you, and also too that kind of goes in the line with the whole like card placement as well. Like that, that's definitely a stickler with TK. Like TK, like you can do some things good. But then those in between matches, it's like, it's a little bit of a head scratcher.
He gets the shiny new toy, and he like has to play with him like hardcore the first 3 weeks.
Right.
Like I don't want to play with you anymore, and he's like, they're going.
Right. Why did that just sound like a kid right there too? Like
it was Toy Story. Remember, he was like,
yeah.
Bye, Woody. I don't want to play with you anymore. And he dropped Toy Story 2, right? Like that's what it feels like. It feels like he's all hyped to get this new toy, and then like 3 weeks in, he's like, all right, I'm done. You know, get your usage out of you. Going back to my tried and true Hangman, Kenny, MJF, Swerve.
Right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
going back to those guys. Thanks for the 3 weeks of fun, Champa. But fuck off.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah. I'm
Bring you
sure
back.
he'll get it together.
It's hard to get together when your roster's that bloated.
Right.
And I love AEW, but
like to a certain extent, this is where I feel like them now having pay-per-views month after month is a little bit of a gift and a curse. Because when they didn't have the pay-per-views month after month, everybody was somewhat getting a few minutes in time on Dynamite in order to build up to the very next pay-per-view. But because now that the pay-per-views are month after month, like you can only sell a selective, group of talent.
not enough time.
Over time. Yeah. So that's where that definitely a bit of a buzzkill for them. But they get it together though. I mean, as of now, I still think they're probably still one of the strongest promotions of the year.
Yeah, by far.
Yeah. So, but all right, gentlemen, we are at the 1 hour and 30 minute mark. Damn, this show went by fast.
It's a long show.
Yeah. Yeah, like especially for 1:30. Any other time it felt like it might have been longer, but no, this was like pretty good one. So, but we still got TNA going. I think they're in their main event match with looks like it was Mike Santana and Leon Slater. I forgot. I think they fighting the system. So, anybody interested, go ahead and check that out before we depart for tonight. And anything else before we kick out, gentlemen?
Nope.
All right.
Hope wrestling just gets to be intriguing over the next couple of weeks.
Yeah. Do we got anything this weekend? Then I think about it.
I don't think nothing's happening this weekend, to be honest. It's one of the rare weekends nothing's happening.
Yeah. Surprising. All right. We still got SmackDown tomorrow, so we'll definitely check that out and spin the block back to discuss that next week and see what goes down between Orton and Cody. One thing I will say before we get out of here, like with Orton, how he talk about hearing the voices in his head, I thought he was about to spin it and be like, those voices in my head are you, the fans, or the WWE universe. I thought he was going to go in that direction, but he never did. But hey, I think that would work even better. Although, people want him to be the heel, but fans love him too much to boo him.
Yeah, I know they said they wanted to be a heel, but people was like not trying to boo him.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll dive back into that next week. Also, see what other shenanigans Phil and Mr. Roman got going on, like bitter neighborhood rivals. So all right, gentlemen, till then, this was Still Steps, powered by All Authentic Talk Sports Network. Mr. Joey Woods, Mr. Moyofe with the Blueies. I am Politic and Hot, and we'll holler at y'all next week. Till then, peace.